Hello friends! Alright, wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and leave my shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all of the makeup I'm going to use, the tools, the deals, everything. Pin that there and then we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my stick foundation today. So on my skin right now I have on 4 total products. The first thing that I have on is my rose water. I always spray that all over my skin before I put on any makeup every single morning. It's part of my skincare routine. I wash my face, I use my rose water, and then I go in with my unique eye cream. I apply it on my ring fingers and blend that in to my under eyes. So I do that, the eye cream, every morning with my skincare routine. Not only does it help to heal fine lines, dark circles, and wrinkles on your under eye area, but it also is going to be very important, especially if you have trouble with your concealer, like creasing or looking crepey on your under eyes. Doing the unique eye cream is going to be a big game changer. So making sure to use the eye cream before any makeup will be very crucial. And then in my pre-makeup routine, which consists of 2 products, the Touch Behold setting spray and the mattifying face primer. So I do setting spray, primer, setting spray on my skin before any makeup, and that's all I have on my skin. So rose water, eye cream, setting spray, primer. Those are the 4 things. And then now we're going to go in with our stick foundation. I'm going to use it in the shade Lace today. So this stick foundation I've raved about for a couple years now. I love how easy it is to apply, how easy it is to build, and how hydrating it is for your skin. This is a really good product if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles and also more dry skin. It is a cream-based foundation. The best way to apply it, in my opinion, is the blending buds from Unique, which I'll give you guys the link to these in the comments. And if you need to be color matched for this foundation, go ahead and comment color match down below. But this is a really, really good foundation if you're 1, in a hurry, 2, aren't really into makeup, so you need something fast and easy. If you need a no messy, no fuss muss, no muss fuss. I don't know. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. It's just easy and it doesn't make a mess. It's just super simple. So we're going to pop this on all over, just like so. And blend down the neck. It's going to be always a really, really important step. I would message corporate about that. Get a new one sent out to you. All right, so that was one kind of layer of the stick foundation in the shade Lace, and it's totally buildable. So for me, I like to kind of apply a second little coat in my troubled areas, which is no fuss muss, thank you, which is kind of my trouble spot. So stick foundation is a really, really good one if you have any dry areas too. So we're going to go ahead and just apply just like so. Again, with the blending bud, it's going to be my favorite way to apply it because it compresses the makeup down into place. So it really minimizes the appearance of blemishes, large pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It's a really, really big, really, really good way to apply. So just like that all over, and then boom, you have flawless full coverage. Notice how my under eyes still look a little bit dark, and I left the under eye area kind of alone with my stick foundation. I did apply a little bit just so it blends really nicely, but I'm going to let my concealer do that covering on my under eyes. So we're going to go in with our Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. I'm going to apply it in an upside down triangle shape. Use this anywhere we need it. Now, the reason that I'm going to use my concealer in that area is this is going to act as that coverage. So instead of layering concealer on top of foundation, we're going to pretty much let the concealer do the talking. So if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your under eyes, this is a really good routine for you because this is going to also help to prevent, excuse me, that like crepiness on your under eyes too. So doing your stick foundation everywhere else and very lightly blending it on the under eye and then letting the concealer be the coverage. This concealer is phenomenal. It has caffeine and peptides infused in it, so it's going to be healing for your under eyes. It's going to be extremely opaque, meaning you can't see through it. So instant beautiful, bright under eyes. And again, that was this called the Skin Solution Concealer, one of my absolute favorites. So making sure that you're using that on your under eyes is gonna be crucial. Hello, Fancy. Okay, so now we're gonna set those areas. So I'm gonna use a blending bud and my setting spray, and we're gonna go in with our, excuse me, we're gonna go in with our Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. And this is gonna be really good for one, also brightening. So if you have really dark under eyes, this actually can be used as a brightening tool because of how transparent it is. This also helps to minimize the appearance of pores and blemishes. So if you have really angry blemishes, it's a good one for you too. You can also use it on the areas in which you have natural creasing, and it would help in those areas too. So if you have more dry skin and or normal skin, you don't necessarily have to use this product, or you can use the hydrating setting powder, which is called the Prime to Set powder. If I am the shade Taffeta in foundation, what concealer should I get? I would do the shade Velour for you. All right, so go ahead and sweep away any of this excess. And again, if you need to be color matched for any of these products or tools, make sure to, hello, Sam. Make sure to comment color match down below. All right, so now, like I had said, if you have more dry skin or more normal skin and you don't want to use a setting powder, you can actually set your makeup using a pressed powder, which is also going to give you really good coverage, and it also helps to equal out to our skin tone. So we're going to use the shade Taffeta in the pressed powder on top of a big giant kabuki brush, and then this is going to apply it really, really evenly and softly on our skin and also equal out to our skin tone, like I had said. So if you find that your foundation is looking a little light or a little dark, you can actually use this to equal out to that skin tone. So if you are not happy with the color combination of your current makeup, make sure to 1, comment color match down below, and 2, make sure you have the pressed powder. The best foundation for mature skin is either the stick foundation if you have more dry prone skin, or the Serum Plus foundation. Both of them are really good for both dry and oily skin. The cream base you will have to set if you're more oily, but the Serum Plus foundation actually has both ingredients that are really good for oily and dry skin. So honestly, if you're not sure, when in doubt, go with the Serum Plus. If I use satin in the spray, what color in the new foundation? Also satin. Okay, so now that we have our pressed powder all over, we're gonna add a little bit of a contour highlight before I announce when you can get your hands on these lip liners. So excited. Stacy, there's so many how-to videos on YouTube. That's usually where I go to when I'm not sure how to use something. It's like so useful. All right, so same thing over here. Using it on the tapered blusher brush, and we're doing the Beachfront Bronzer, which this is a really, really good product if you are trying to get that really natural looking, excuse me, really natural looking warmth to your skin. The shade Sunset is still available, remarkably. I can't believe it's still in stock. So make sure you take advantage and grab that. But I love this bronzer because it's just so soft and subtle, and you get the perfect contour every time when you use the tapered blusher brush. So we're going to pop that on the hollows of our cheeks, just like so. I know, I've been dying for these lip liners, and they are definitely worth the hype. They are so good. I can't wait to show you a new color. All right, so now for blush, we're going to use the shade Sisterly, which is my favorite blush color because it illuminates your cheeks, acts as a highlight, and it's the prettiest shade of pink. So instead of it looking like really intense, bright pink or too rosy, it really does, it's like the perfect pink, you guys. It's so stunning, good for all different skin tones. So again, that was the shade Sisterly in our blush. I'm going to tell you guys when you can get the lip liners in just a second. All right, so now for the Touch of Mode Luminizer, we're going to use it in the shade Pearly, and this is what I love for that highlight. It's so pretty. And you can use this on the brow bones, highest parts of the cheekbones, bridge and tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. You can go hog wild with this highlight. And honestly, the more I use, the more gorgeous it is. Okay, so now for brows, we're going to quickly do those. I'm going to do the Brow Duo, which is made up of the pomade and powder. And this is a really, really good brow product. if you're kind of a beginner at brows. So you're going to take the brow, what's this called again? The Spoolie Brow Artist Brush, and you're going to get your duo. So this comes in the blonde, if you're blonde, comes in auburn, brown, dark brown, and black, and you want the pomade and powder. So what you want to do is you want to take the angled side, tap it into the pomade on both sides, and tap it into the powder on all sides, and then you're going to do the exact same idea that you do with your pencil, but now you're using it with a brush. I think the anniversary follower is saying that you've been following me for like a year or something like that. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Stacey, they are 10 million times better than the old formula of lip liners. It's actually really incredible. All right, so for the brows, like I said, you're just going to follow the natural shape and direction of your brows. And the reason that I think this is easier than the brow pencil for most is because you have this really delicate brush that gives you really good control over where it's going. And because it's a powder and then you go in with a pomade, it really does help make the brows look even more soft and natural. So if you are trying to decide which brow product is best for you, you can either just message me and we can talk about it, or I would say, again, when in doubt, get the duo, which again is called the Brow Pomade and Powder, and then you can get it in this little duo like this. So we're going to go ahead and continue to fill this in. Now the pomade is really good because it lays the brow hair down, and then the powder is going to like fill in the area. So they both go hand in hand, so it's important to make sure you get both. So pomade and powder is done. We're going to do our eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which is a really great little black shade, super inexpensive, and it stays where you put it, and it's super creamy, so it's easy to glide on. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now that we have our eyeliner done, let's throw on our eyeshadow, and then we're going to do lashes and lips. And I'm going to tell you when you can get the new lip liner. So excited. All right, so first off, we're going to start off with this color, which is Introverted, which is my favorite. It's very similar to the old color Gingerly in the pressed eyeshadows. It's a really pretty kind of orangey undertoned brown, so it makes for the perfect neutral. And honestly, you can put this in the middle, like in the crease area of any eye look that you do. Now you can get this palette, which again is called the Addiction Palette 9, and you can get it on sale in the October special. I personally think that doing your brows is a must. It really does frame your face, and it gives you like almost an instant eye lift. So to me, yes, it does make a really, really big difference on how, one, your whole makeup looks, and two, on raising up that area. All right, so now I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is Quirky. It's a really pretty kind of a, what would I call this? Like a mauve-y brick red almost. And I'm going to focus that on the outer corner, work up to the crease, just like so. And same thing on this side. And then again, we're using the fluffy crease brush, which also comes in the October special when you do the upgrade. Popping this on all over basically, minus the interior of the eye area. And then once I feel like I have the gist, I'm going to switch brushes and grab a liner brush, which you can actually use the same brow brush if you're wanting to too. And underline the lower lash line, which makes this whole eye look just look kind of cohesive and finished. Brings it all together. I love palette 9. This is hands down my favorite palette we've ever had because these colors are just so usable for all skin tones, all eye colors, all eye looks, whether you want something more sultry and date night, whether you wanted something easy and fast and everyday, anyone, everyone, and they're really blendable. All right, now I'm going to take my deluxe style brush and use Bashful, which is this color right here. It's kind of like a really satiny pink. And I'm going to pop that on the inner corner of my eye, working out to the outer corner. And this is a really pretty, like, kind of champagne pink color. It is so pretty. And popping this on the inner corner and then working out to the outer corner. Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to fill in your whole eyebrow either. You can definitely do a very generalized outline and just kind of create some shape to the brow. And that's why I kind of love the brow duo, because you get the option. You have like a very good grasp on how much you're using and where it's going, etc. All right, so now that we have those colors on, now I'm going to go in with my blending brush, which has nothing on it. And then always blend the outer corners, the outer edges, and it will just make everything look really soft. Okay, eyes are done. Fast and easy and pretty. Addiction Palette 9, you can get it on sale. And then we're going to use our setting spray. And I go hog wild with that, you guys. I love our setting spray. Not only does it add moisture into our foundation, which helps it to look more natural and softer, but it also helps prevent transferring. It's a very important step. If you're not doing it, I promise you, your makeup will look 10 times better if you do. So using our setting spray, we're going to let this dry really fast, and then we'll do lashes, and we'll do this lip look. Super excited for. And I'm going to tell you when you can get your lip liners. I'm so excited. You're gonna want to get all of them. They are so good. I used the red color on Saturday. I used the other color yesterday, so make sure to watch my tutorials on the replay so you can see them. I know, I go hog wild with it, just like drench. And I do the same idea with my setting spray before and after my primer. And I promise you, you can't overdo it. It's so good. Get a little fan like I do. I got that one off Amazon to let it dry faster. And it dries really, really quickly, so you don't have to be worried like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be here all day. All right, so lash primer first, which actually this comes on sale for a limited time in the Eye Essential bundle. So we're going to pop that on the base, just like that. And that's really going to help with the length of your lashes. There's only one setting spray. For the lip liners, there's going to be six lip liners. I have on the Addiction Palette 9 on my eyes, which definitely make sure you get the Addiction Palette 9 because I feel like I've been using it and I will be using it for a very long time. So you have like infinite amount of tutorials to reference to play around with all the different colors. Would you do your lip color before setting spray? I personally would not because I feel like the setting spray helps to add a layer to my lips that will also help to hold on to the lip liner. But what's really cool about these lip liners is that they're smudge proof, transfer proof, and they're creamy so they glide on. All right, so right now I'm going in with the Twisted Mascara. I'm doing it from the base lash all the way up, giving my lashes a really good coat of this. You can do as many coats of this as you want without it looking chunky or spider leggy, which I love this bristle brush for that. And then what's also really cool is it has this really tiny little wand to fine tune the lashes. So for the lip liners, there's going to be 6 colors, and I will tell you more about them in like 5 seconds. So we're going to use a smaller one to not only do the bottom lash line, which is typically hard to apply, but also fine tune the inner corner and back side, just like so. Okay, so, and that mascara is also on sale in the Eye Essential bundle. So now I'm going to, my hand tattoos actually didn't hurt at all, but I also used numbing cream, so that's probably why. Spider leggy. All right, so lips, super excited. Okay, so there's 6 lip liners that are, drum roll please, they're launching. You can buy them right here, pinned on my link, right there, uniqueproducts.com/rayofhope, tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow, you can get your lip liners grab all 6. I promise you, you'll be obsessed. I'm going to swatch them really fast here on this live so you guys can see all of the colors. But tomorrow, come to my page because I will have a swatch photo and a swatch video of all of the colors so you know what each one of them looks like on. But they are so pigmented and pretty and smudge proof and transfer proof and creamy and matte. They have retractable tips. They're phenomenal. So the 2 colors I've already used are the red. I'm going to have these on my hand all day now. Thank you a lot. This is called Pride. It's a really pretty red, which I used Saturday. The other color I've already used is, I used this yesterday. And this is in the color Patience. It's a really pretty nude with brown undertones, similar to the old shade Pouty, if you remember that color. Then there's going to be this color, which is Polite, which is going to be a little bit more peachy, very similar to the old lip liner in the shade Prudent. Couldn't remember the name for a second. So that's going to be Prudent. Or I'm sorry, that's going to be Polite is the color. Then there's going to be a white. Obviously, you can't see it. The white color, I'm not going to lie, when I first saw this, I was like, why is there a white? And I had to educate myself and go do some training. The white, who has fine lines and wrinkles around their lips? Who is a smoker and or an ex-smoker? If that is you, you will want this white lip liner. This is going to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles around your lips. So not only will your lipstick and your lip liner look softer, but it will not smudge or smear or bleed. So if that is you, grab the white lip liner because the white lip liner you can pair underneath any lip liner and also underneath any lip gloss, lipstick, lip butter. This is going to, if you were using, let's just say like a chapstick, does your chapstick ever bleed? My grandma's always would bleed. No matter what she would do or wear, it would always bleed because of her fine lines around her lips. This white lip liner is invented to keep it all together and fill in those fine lines. So the white lip liner, although you can't see it on my hand, you can kind of see it. Really good one to hold everything in place. And it makes everything hold even better. Okay, so you can even fill in your whole lip with it and it's white so you can't see it. It's clear. So there's the white lip liner, which is called Pricey. And then there is the color called Peppy, and this is going to be really similar to the color Pompous, which is going to be more of a mauvier purpley color. Super pretty. And then the color we're going to use today on my lips is called Poised, and this one is going to be very similar to the color Posh. The third one in. And this is what we're going to use today. So, tomorrow, sorry, my nose is running. My nose is just so excited for tomorrow. It's running for tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here, pinned in this link, is where you can get all 6 of the lip liners. All 6. So, we're going to use this now, which again is Poised, and we're going to line our lips with this. And I'm going to fill my whole lip with this. If you have short lashes, I would get the Esteem Lash Serum and use it every single night before bed. If you have lip injection questions, I have a whole blog post on it on my blog, which is rayahope.com. The Pillow Talk would be very similar to the lip liner in Polite. All right. Yes, I will work on doing a blog or a graphic that shows which lip liners go with what lipsticks. Yes. So this is the color. I'm still learning the color names. Bear with me. Poised is the shade. Look at this. Here, where's the paper? I know I have paper. Look at that. Nothing comes off. Nothing. Isn't that crazy? These are so freaking smudge proof, transfer proof. If you have oily lips, if you are struggling with any of your lip liners coming off, these lip liners will not. They're staying where you put them. They're so good and they're phenomenal colors. That's so pretty. So that's Poised. So I'm going to add a lip gloss over it, which you can pair these underneath any lip liners. Or I'm sorry. Well, yeah, you could match the lip liners. You can match which colors you use with the lipsticks. So good. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on my website, uniqueproducts.com/RheaHope. Or you can go to my website, RheaHope.com, click Shop Beauty. I'm going to go in with the shade Legendary in our lip gloss, which this is really similar to the color. But now it's going to be high gloss. All right. So Legendary lip gloss is on, which now just totally transformed that whole lip look to now make it look more purpley. Very pretty. But that, again, was the shade Poised in the lip liners. I'm so excited for tomorrow. You guys are going to be obsessed with these lip liners. Make sure you grab down here. Grab all 6 colors. They will go with every lipstick you have. I will go ahead and make a graphic on tomorrow to have posted which lip liners go with what. Use the serum strip lashes. Usually they go under my eyes. You're going to want to use the Esteem Lash Serum, and you'll do it on the back side of your lashes. So for a brown lip liner, I would do more so the color Polite. But if you guys have any other questions, reach out to me here on Facebook. Let me know if you guys need to be color matched. Just comment color match down below. Set your alarm. I'm not sure what the inventory looks like on these lip liners, so I don't want you guys to miss out and have them sell out from underneath you. So make sure to set your alarm, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm grabbing them all again. I can't wait. Make sure you shop down here, uniqueproducts.com/RheaHope. Save that website. Set your alarm for 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. For example, right now, I'll go ahead and type what time it is here right now. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. I think it's like almost 11, or it is 11. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Lip liner launch day. Love you guys. See you soon.